Yesterday, President Trump went after you while you were working on the debate stage. He was working on the stump. Here's him. He's going after you on this.
And unlike Ron DeSanctimonious, I will always protect Social Security and Medicare. He did not protect it. He wanted to do bad things to it for our great senior citizens. Everyone says, oh, he did so well. He did well because I endorsed him.
So we do have to attack entitlements. You guys did talk about that on the stage last night. What is the truth about your stance on Social Security?
Well, basically, Trump is attacking me for positions that he's always held. So, for example, in 2012, against Obama, Romney, Ryan, I supported them. So did Trump. He said that their proposals were solid. So a lot of that is just opportunistic. But the idea that he is responsible for Florida's success is absurd. And when he says he endorses, and somehow that means, if his endorsement was so important, why have Republicans been losing so many of these races where he's endorsed? We have fewer governors than when he got elected president, fewer U.S. senators, fewer U.S. House members. And here in Florida, a lot of what we did to really put the state and separate our state from many other states during COVID, we were done where people in his administration were attacking me. Tony Fauci attacking me for having kids in school, for having restaurants and the gyms and all that open, and that really helped the state take off. So I'm not sure, what he's saying about any of that. But look, he had a chance to show up and he had a chance to make his case. He's choosing not to do that. I do think in these early states, these voters are starting to key in, and I do think it's going to hurt him. I think you saw some of these focus groups that said he should show up to debate. We've got Americans being held hostage right now by Hamas. I mean, the stakes are high. You have a responsibility to earn this nomination and also defend your record. I mean, he's running on, I saw the rally, a little bit of it, and it reminded me it's like deja vu all over again. You go back to 2016, he's saying a lot of the same things and promising a lot of the same things he didn't deliver on. Border wall built with Mexico paying for it, didn't happen. Drain the swamp, didn't happen. Reducing the debt, didn't happen. We added more. So why not get on that stage and explain and then articulate how you're going to do a better job the next time? So I think it is going to hurt him if he doesn't show up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be at the debates. I'm going to be on the ground in the early states, and we're going to earn it.
And right now, Governor, you had your three debates, presidential debates. There was only 5 people on the stage. You all had just about the same amount of time. How did you feel out there compared to the other times? And how did you feel about the personal attacks and Vivek, who's coming on next hour, when he brought up Nikki Haley's daughter?
Well, I think the kids are out of bounds. I didn't think that was an appropriate thing to do. It's not something that I do. I have a 6'5" and a 3-year-old, and they're out of bounds. I mean, this is not something they've asked to be involved in. So I keep the kids out of it for sure. Well, look, I think 2 things, Brian. One, I spoke directly to the American people about the issues facing the country. Wasn't worried about debating the moderators. Really wasn't even worried about debating the other candidates as much as articulating my vision directly about how I'll fight for people, how we'll win these big fights, and how we'll lead the country to an American revival. But then the other thing is of all but up there, I have a record of actually doing things. I mean, even on the Hamas-Israel, I was able to say Biden abandoned Americans. He wasn't helping evacuate in the aftermath of the attack by Hamas. So I sent planes, and we rescued 700 plus Americans, mostly Floridians, a lot of children. Some of them may have ended up becoming hostage. And we're talking about the threat of the Chinese Communist Party. I banned China from buying land in the state of Florida. We kicked them out of our universities with these things like these Confucius Institutes, which do the ideology.
Gotcha.
So it's not just rhetoric with me. I've backed it up with actions. Ultimately, It's not just your words, it's your deeds. So people can trust me that everything I'm saying, I'm going to follow through on, because that's exactly what I've done as governor.
And we'll see how many people saw on the stage next time, because the criteria is going up, up, up. Governor Ron DeSantis, thanks so much. Best of luck the rest of the way. I know you're digging in Iowa. Appreciate it.